Friday. He's Dylan. I'm Greg. Here we are in the doggone orange room, gonna cause a whole lot of trouble. Got a gold top. Got a gold top. What's in it? Fishman Fluence. Gristleton pay 9 days. Fishman Fluence. Gristleton 290s. P90s. 290s. P90s. 290s. Hi. Oi. Wow. Did you hear that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a little something I called troubling activity. A little song called Troubling Activity. Nothing wrong with it. 4 o'clock. It comes like a damn thief in the night. And when it does, friends, stand clear and stand firm. You must stand clear and you must stand firm. Hey, from Newfoundland. David, how the heck are you? We see David in Newfoundland. Newfoundland. Now, what the hell's going on here? I need to go over here is what I need to do. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what's going on when you're having boomer proclivities. Boomer proclivities. Boomer proclivities. Friends, how the heck are you? I see Michael out there. I see Stephen. I see Joe. I see Patrick. I see David. I see Stuart. I see Matty K in the house. That's what he's got to say. His name is Matty K. Oh, I like that song. A song called Matty K. Powerful jam. A powerful jam and a powerful shout out to a powerful individual. Wow. I'm going to do this. Share to a page. Share to a Jimmy page. I don't think Jimmy Page shares much stuff on. I don't think he's got his phone. I think I'll share a post. I don't think that's in Jimmy Page's vocab. Not that I'm judging. I don't judge and I don't hate, but I do observe and comment. Big difference. A lot of people don't understand that. Big difference. Big difference. Have I shared this everywhere now? Sometimes I can't remember if I've shared it. It's hard to remember if I've shared this certain places. I think I have. That's all I'm going to say. Friends, here we are in the room of orange, the room of orange, the room of orange. You deleted the Facebook notice. How did I do that? How did I delete the Facebook notice? How did I share a video with friends? Share. Share. Ooh, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Wow, I hear myself on there. Isn't that weird? I can hear myself speaking truth to power. Jimmy Page also doesn't know the joy of Culver's. Are we sure about that? Maybe he flies in on his secret Pagian aircraft and goes to a sweet, sweet Culver's. Although he's looking quite svelte these days. I think he's probably excluded frozen custard from his list of dues. He's probably eliminated custard from his list of dues. From his list of dues. You heard it here first. He'd be 400 pounds by now if he knew. Yes, he would. He'd say, I want a whole lot of butter burgers. I want a whole lot of butter burgers. He'd put an extra beat in there just to get that in there. Got a whole lot of butter burgers. I got a whole lot of butter burgers. It'd be a lot like a Mahavishnu tune then. Adam Baum says, I want Dylan's hair. He wants Dylan's hair. Yeah, folks, I've got my new Gristleton P90 pickups made by our friends at Fishman. In this Les Paul Standard 50s a dish, so it's a... What's going on, music friends in the air? The Goldie is in possession of Mr. Koch. And possession is 9/10 of the law. Klingon style. I like that kind of talk, Klingon style. Yeah. Friends, how's it going out there in movie land? I've been playing these new, my signature pickups from our friends at Fishman. These are the Influence Gristletown P90s. Yeah. And it also has the extra, when you buy the standalone P90 set that bears my savage moniker, comes with the pickups, obviously 2 volume, 2 tone controls, and 3 voices. Okay. If you want the out of phase thing, that's an extra thing that you need to get. Whereas if you get the Reverend guitar, my Gristlemancer 290, the Gristle 90 as it's called, my signature Fishman pickups on there, but in that version of the pickups, you got 2 voices for the pickups and the out of phase thing. So, you know, little different iteration for both things. The basic template is the same for both pickups, except that in the standalone version, you get 3 voices and no out of phase thingamabob. And on the other one, you get 2 voices, the reactive tone control and the out of phase thing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes I'm like, Prevagen, where are you, Prevagen? I need your help. I can't remember things. Where are you, Prevagen? What a little Prevagen. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. Any comparison to Joe Walsh is flattery in the highest order, and I appreciate that. Gold luster. I mean, there is something about the gold guitar, is there not? It just looks fantastic. And of course, I have my gold Strat as well. Sometimes gold just does the thing, doesn't it? Sometimes I'm resplendent in gold, like the scrolls they foretold. The Prevagen Blues. That's right, Patrick. Tune off the this is a tune off my From the Attic record. Of course, I messed the lyrics up on the actual record. It's the coldest winter I ever knew was a summer loving you. That's the opening line. It said, the coldest summer I ever knew was the summer. It doesn't. I didn't catch it. My buddy who was producing it with me he didn't catch it. Doesn't really matter. But I'm going to get it right this time. Ever knew was the summer loving you. That's right. And I thought we had a fire started. Proved your heart was heat retardant. You're so Nova Scotia cold. You're so Nova Scotia cold. You think you know what cold is? Living in Minneapolis. We'll take a little trip to St. John's and find out what's really going on. You're so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold. She's so Nova Scotia cold.
Nova Scotia cold, okay? That's cold. She's so doggone Nova Scotia cold. Nothing wrong with it at all. I haven't done on this guitar yet. I haven't done it.
rock music is a powerful force for good in the universe, ladies and gentlemen. That is a song known simply as Unrepentant from my record of the same name. Unrepentant. Yes, shirts are still available from the website, ladies and gentlemen. GregKoch.com. The hats are available. The Gristle King pedals are available. So many things. And of course, the brand new CD from the Uptown. Cruising along in the Uptown, that long legs. Tune of mine, the Cruise Every Highway song. It's just checka, checka, cuckoo, checka, dooka, checka, dooka, checka. Ain't been to L.A., ain't been to Austin, Tucson, or Santa Fe. I've been held prisoner in this Midwestern abyss. Now the road is calling and I can't resist. Gonna jettison this blue collar and ramble where I please. My baby's in one hand and the other the key. I'm gonna cruise every highway, sail the seven seas. Sights. Through the canyon to the city lights. Then it's overseas on those 747. I landed Heathrow in 7-Eleven. So many people stop and told on for their life. With their dogs and cats and kids and their wives. But I won't live, not merely survive. World check. I'm gonna go back to that place I love now. It may be in London, it may be in LA, it may be in China, Lord, I just can't say. So much to do when there's so much to see. I don't know about you, man, but I know about me. I'm gonna cruise every highway, sail the seven seas. I'm gonna cruise every highway, sail the seven seas. Cruise every highway, sail the seven seas. There we go. Cruise every highway, sail the seven. That's before I had been everywhere. I wrote that. That's before I'd been to any of those places. Going back a long ways. Remember back, Harley Davidson did a 100th anniversary. I think it was before that, 95th, and they used that song in one of their things. Back in the day, they used that song of Dre's. Back in the day, they used that song of Dre's. this guitar sound good. Can you dig it? What is my signal chain today? Well, I'm going into the Greg amplifier. I do have a few little stomp boxes in the mix, although right now, that last tune I was just using the overdrive and the OD boost on my Koch amplifier and a little bit of slapback delay that's going through the effects loop. The P90 release date, from what I understand, ladies and gentlemen, is June 25. June 25. Graham asked, Greg, can you tell us if those pickups popped in that gold top with no extra routing? I did not do it, so I cannot speak to that. I will say that guitars with conventional P90 routes, they should pop right in for. Conventional P90 routes is what they're all about. Casey Fullerton asked, do Anderton stock Koch amps? I believe that they have in the past. I don't know if they currently have any in. But you could call up and say, hey, bros, what's going down? And they might say, and then you'll know. And then you will know what is going down. Thanks, Steve Karras. I like the sound of this guitar. I think it's savage. What's the 25th? I don't know, Eddie. I think it's coinciding with something. It's coinciding with something. Thanks, Doug. We appreciate that kind of positive reinforcement. When were the good old days? That's a good question. the good old days. Thinking back, it's all a haze. When were the good old days? Good old days. When were those good old days, dog? When were those good old days? We could A-B it. Let me grab one of the doggone gristle 90s. Gristle 90s. I wanna grab another one of this 90s. Gristle 90s. Gristle 90s. Well, all right. That's a little something called the grip for the kids. A little something called the grip for the kid. Diddle doodle dippity doo. Diddle diddle dippity doo. Diddle dippity hoopity boo. What am I doing? I'm grabbing a tuner when I already have one on there. I'm grabbing a tuner when I already have one out there. Have one out there. Have one out there. Those aren't real words. When I have it out there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. When reminiscing, something is missing. When were the good old days? Can't remember. They tell me I was there. But hey, don't forget tomorrow we're going to be on, Dylan and I are going to do the broadcast on the together.co. For those of you who are familiar with that, it's an interactive place where we can engage in spirited interactions with y'all as we rock, we roll, we dismember. As I say what? Oh, Villanova Junction. You know, I always like playing that song. I never shy away from Hendrixian activity. Yes. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a little shout out to James Marcial Hendricks. I like that. Elbar says that his bass player said that the Gristle 90 was like a hot rod. And he's not wrong. It's a hot rod device ready to rock. A hot rod device ready to roll. Hot rod device. Hot rod device. Folks, how's it going out there in movie land? We've been jamming here for you. I'm playing my Gristle 90 pickups. We heard how they sounded in that Les Paul. And they come stock in my signature Reverend guitar, which is what this is. This is a Gristle 90 in the elusive tone hue of Tosa Turquoise, which starting in September will not be so elusive. It will be present, and you can feel the power of it. It will be glorious and festive, ladies and gentlemen. Sassy Cat, his birthday is today's 59th. Sassy Cat, happy birthday. Sassy Cat, happy birthday to the Sassy Cat. Happy birthday to the Sassy Cat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the Sassy Cat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the Sassy Cat. Happy birthday to the Sassy Cat. Yeah, a lot of birthdays. You know, it was my brother and sister's birthday last week. My older siblings, my brother and sister, were born on the same day, a year apart. 1952, 1953. Can you believe that? Lord have mercy, what can you do? Lord have mercy, what can you do? American woman, stay away from me. American woman. You know, they're coming to town. Randy Bachman and Burton Cummings are coming to town. Unfortunately, I will not be here, but I was going to go out and see him because Randy Bachman uses 2 of my Koch the Greg amplifiers. American woman, play through my amplifier. American woman, you know the Greg will never tire. Wow. Got the tongue involved there for a little bit of accentuation. A little bit of accentuation. I love this anti-request. Daniel says, don't play Freebird. Well said. I like it. Do you know any Howlin' Wolf? I do, Jacob. I do know some Howlin' Wolf. We've done Killing Floor on this very broadcast several times. We've also done a little bit of Sitting on Top of the World. Of course, we do more of a cream version of that. We also... I'm gonna leave you, woman, right before I commit a crime. We don't know. I can't sing and play that at the same time. That's the only problem. Oh, Morning at Midnight's a good one. Oh, yeah. Sherman calling wildfire. Killing Floor, that's a good one. I should have quit you a long time ago. I should have quit you a long time ago. I should have quit you, baby, went down to Mexico. If I had followed my first yard, if I had followed my good mind, I'd have been gone. It's my second time. Lord knows I should have been gone. Lord knows I should have been gone. Set it straight, yeah, yeah, down on this killing floor. Well, all right. A little bit of that Howlin' Wolf. Can you dig it? Lord knows I should have been gone. Lord knows I should have been gone. I like the power of rock and the majesty of roll. If we are so bold, power of rock and the majesty of... Yes, Banachek says, hey, fellas. Sweet, sweet sounds. Nothing wrong with it. 2 Gristle 90s for sale on Reverb. That's insane. Cause people are so weird. I can't speak to that. People are weird. I can't speak to that. Some people do things and they say, this is what I thought it was going to be. I thought it would make me play like a Savage Beast or 3. But turns out it's only a sonic enabler. It can't work miracles. So if you get it and you still have ass hand, it's not my fault. It's not my fault if you suffer from ass hand. That can only be cured by you when you practice and worship a mighty dog named Scooby-Doo. A lot of people don't understand that Scooby-Doo was really the man. And if you pray to him with pagan sacrifice, he'll make you play like a demon of the night and of the day and of the night and of the day and of the night and of the day. Worship Scooby-Doo and play like a demon of the night. Wow, a lot of information in that song. Directives, excuses, paganism, all kinds of things. You know, when you can pack that many subjects in a song, you know it's Friday afternoon. Am I right? Wow. Oh, it's your fault blues. There you go. There you go. There you go. So many activities, so many proclivities. You know, I do what I can in the limited time available. Can you cover Godzilla? With a melancholy grunt and a sinister growl, you make love to waterfowl. Godzilla! A grunt and a sinister growl, make love to waterfowl. Godzilla! He picks him up and he throws it back down, and he wades through the gristle to the center of town. Godzilla! Wades through the gristle to the center of town. Oh, jumping Jesus. What are you going to do? What's that? I'm thirsty. You're thirsty. Dylan's going to go get something to drink. It's question time, ladies and gentlemen. It's question time in the city, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Dylan's thirsty. Ooh, he's hustling past the old man. He's caked with sweat. He's caked with sweat. Ever tried a fan fret guitar? I have, Jesus, and let me tell you, I've enjoyed them. I like Tosin Abasi's guitars. They're fantastic. I played a Stromberg. Those are cool. Yeah. Dylan needs a Red Bull. Dylan is working hard today. Dylan's working hard today. Ladies and gentlemen, he's working hard today. The little Sasquatch requires hydration. Yes, he does. Johnny Boy, get your bro a Fresca. Paul, you're a rascal. Gristle in the center of town, right? That's what I'm talking about. Are there any singles for, say, a Les Paul Jr.? That is a good question. Not that I know of as of yet, but I know our friends from Fishman are going to be working on that kind of activity. Leland, the KMT will be not this weekend, but the following weekend. This weekend we do Dylan and I do our Together.co thingamabobberoonie. The chords to When Were the Good Old Days. Oh, we got, so it's... So that little dingish right there. So I kind of bend up to that G note for that, to give it a little sass. So, my G-string's a little flatteroonie. Hey, Mr. G-string, do as I tell you. Hey, Mr. G-string, do as I say. Sometimes I talk to my strings. They don't listen. Sometimes I talk to my strings and they don't listen. So this one, that's a C over G. B flat. This is kind of functioning as a F over A. It's like a D over A, C over G, and then B flat. That's an A, A7, D over F sharp, and then F, C over D over F sharp. Sounds filthy. Filthy and wrong is what it does. It sounds so filthy and wrong. So the P90s come in the Les Paul style. That's correct. When you buy them separately, Paul. When you buy the P90s separately, they come with the 2-volume, 2-tone configuration, like a Lester Pulphus. And they come with 3 voices. 3 magical voices. You can get an additional out-of-phase circuit, which I have, that comes stock when you get the Reverend version. Of course, the Reverend version of the pickups only has 2 voices. Has 2 voices and the out-of-phase, where if you buy the standalone Fishman set, they have 3 voices, but you have to go get, you gotta go fetch it as an accessory, the out-of-phase thing. Can you dig it? What Univibe am I using? Tim, that is actually the harmonic vibrato that comes stock on my signature amplifier, which sounds so diggity doggone juicy and succulent. That comes right on the damn amp. The new Billy F. Gibbons disc dropped today. It's glorious. Have you heard it? I have not heard it as of yet. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. What is the wattage of the amp, and why do you like it? Well, it's 50 watts. I can go down to 25 watts, but I always have it on the 50 watt mode. I'm not goosing in front of the amp. I have no extra scudoidlers in front. Oh, listen to the cat. Hear him? Bilbo. He's a pain in the ass. And the Greg amp is indeed in stock at Anderton's. Well, then, by God, you must get it and feel its power. Ooh. What I could do is ran in. Hey, huh? Does it sound better in the cottage? I don't know. I've never taken it to the cottage yet. I haven't taken it to the cottage. Any word on the Tweet Amp release? Patrick, I wish I had news, but I don't. It's been a game of mystery. It's been a game of mystery. I don't know what the heck is going down, you see. It's so hard. It's so hard. Listen, folks, it's about that time. It's 5:09 in the afternoon. Can the Koch amp cover clean headroom? Oh, of course. You damn tootin'. You doggone tootin'. I do the clean channel and I get that sweet funkification. Ooh, you're so dirty. Ladies and gentlemen. Listen, folks, it's been great hanging with you today. As usual, thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Matty K. I have not seen that interview. Of course, I was there when it happened. But I've got a new interview about the new Gristle 90 guitar with our buddy Jack Griffith over at, is it Griffin or Griffith? I've got a buddy named John Griffith. I'm getting him Jack. I'm just calling him Jack from Peach Guitars. Okay, had a nice conversation with Jack. He's a fine player and a good dude. So you can go over to the Peach channel and hear that interview, and I'll say words, and you will hear words, and you'll go, "These are words I've heard said." Maybe not in the same order, but I've heard these words before, and you'll say, "Me gets." Nothing wrong with any of that. It's all good, clean fun. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good weekend. And again, if you're not doing anything tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time, go to Together. So it's the letter 2, Jiminy Chris, Brevin, the number 2, and then gthr.co. Sign up. You can sign up for free. And you go on there, and you can interject and interface with us. Interject and interface. Interject and interface. All right, folks, you have a good one. We will see you all on the flippity flop.